Hi everybody, my name is Brittany of Thrift. I'm a reseller on Poshmark and welcome back to another haul. So I went back to By the Pound where you can weigh clothing and hard goods and they charge you by the weight as opposed to individually charging you per piece. I do like to visit every now and then. In my area, it's not the Goodwill outlet, like the Goodwill bins. My closest one is I think it's at least an hour out from me, but we do have something else in my area that's basically the same thing. So I went to visit on a Saturday, just a random impulsive visit, and I'm so glad that I did because I found some really good things. So I bought about 39 items, I believe. That includes like a couple of items that I got for myself, but I spent $56 and it pretty much broke down to $1.44 per item. So I'm going to show you what I got. Some of it I've already photographed and listed, so it's going to be packaged, and other stuff I'm still working on. So let's get right into it. This first item is a Smart Wool size large women's vest. Now this is not at all in excellent condition. Actually, okay, I'll let you be the judge. So there's some peeling. There's also some holes because it is made of wool. Like these panels are made of wool. But I know that Smart Wool is a brand that has a lot of functionality, so people still use it to layer up even if it has holes in it. So I figured picking up a vest and knowing that it's pretty lightweight and I wasn't going to be paying that much for it, I figured I could probably still make a profit off of it. Now, I've already washed it and stain treated it. Unfortunately, the stain only lightened just a little bit. You can see it there. It's also got some more stains like down here. So I'm probably going to try to stain treat it again. But I just didn't want to leave it behind because I think that if you're trying to layer, it's still a good piece. It's got a hood and everything. It's a size large. So I'm just going to work on it some more, disclose the holes. And I mean, I'm just so happy because I rarely ever find Smart Wool. This is something that I don't pick up at the regular thrift store anymore. It's Logo by Lori Goldstein. This is a size 1X. Some people say they have luck with it still if they're trying to sell it in plus size. I have tried it in plus size and it just will not move for me. I only grabbed this because, again, I was at By the Pound. I thought that it was a cute little sweater. It is a front zip, full zip. And it's got this faux suede detail on the sleeve. So it's almost like it's, like got panels. I just thought it was a nice style. And I figured since it doesn't weigh much, I would just try my luck with it. But I'm not really expecting this to move. I mean, if I can get like 15 for it or something, at least 10, then I might be happy with it. But definitely I do not pick up this brand anymore for $5. So this was a boo-boo. This is Talbot's, and that's the older label. Talbot's Petites size large. It is an absolutely beautiful sweater. It's cream, and it was very soft, but I tried to wash it. I washed it cold. I think it is supposed to be dry cleaned, but it's 100% cotton. So I figured, well, it's not like silk or wool or anything like that. So I tried to wash it. It has a flaw that I just could not see in By the Pound. It's just kind of dark in there, but when I got it home, I could see it, and it's probably not going to pick up too good on the camera, but there's a line, like a discolored line that's going through here, almost like water. So that's why I figured maybe if I washed it, it would come out. I even let it sit with like some Dawn detergent on it before I washed it, and I still see the discolored line. Yeah, it's not showing up on camera, but in person I can see it. So if I can't save it, then, at least I don't have much into it. But it was a very pretty sweater, but I just don't know what happened to it. I wish I could save it, but I thought this was a really nice children's coat. This is Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a size medium 10-12, and it's actually a down jacket, full zip, red. Got like this quilting here. Kind of lightweight, but you can tell it's really warm. I thought about keeping it for my son, but he already has like 2 jackets already, so I was like, well, it is a nice lightweight one if you don't want to wear something extra puffy, just for like a nice transition. So I'm gonna just sell it because I don't think he needs it, but I have washed it and everything, and it's got like just a couple of points where like the feathers are coming out. But still, again, if you're paying $1.44 for it, that's extremely affordable. I think I should be able to get a profit for it. This is Tea by Talbot's, and this is a large petite. And I like how it's got sort of like this texture fabric. It's a mock neck, high neck, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a little bit of a high-low going on there at the bottom. I just think the color is so beautiful, like that baby blue. Really pretty. It does have a very faint stain on the front that, I don't know, you might be able to see it a little bit. It's really pretty. It looks like honeycomb. But I did try to stain treat it and wash it, and it's still there. So I have photographed it, disclosed it, but you really can't see it all that well. I think you can see it right there. But other than that, it is still a very beautiful sweater or sweatshirt. This is just something I thought was really cool. So this is a Disney Parks hoodie, and it's Minnie Mouse. It does have some crackle there on the logo, not logo, but the graphic. And then on the back, it's just like the back side of Minnie Mouse. I thought it was really cute. And also, it's got the ears on the hood. So I thought that was really cute. It's a size medium. So, I mean, I don't know. I figured since I wasn't spending that much on it, I could try my luck. It's a little bit easier to take chances when you're paying by the pound, because if you mess up, then it's like you're spending way less than when you're at the actual store. So if nothing else, it'll just make good bread and butter. But I thought it was really cute. Here's some things that I've already packaged up and listed, or I'm about to list. So this was a good find. This is Built, and it's a extra large. This is a men's short sleeve t-shirt. It's called the drop cut short sleeve. And I have sold Built before. It did pretty well. I just don't see it that often. So I was kind of shocked to see it at by the pound. Actually, I did really well on this day because I kept finding things that I normally look for at a regular thrift store, and I do not find it. So Built, Smart Wool, and a couple of other things in here that I just usually don't find, and I was shocked to see it all in one setting. So I grabbed this. This is a Patagonia shirt. It's got the graphic on it. It says Moon Dance Adventures. I was thinking that maybe this was just like somebody's company name. I'm still not really sure what it is. If it's just, I don't know if it's a line of Patagonia or what. But I see other people have sold it for about $17. So I figured, you know, I should still be able to make my money back. By the way, I forgot. So I got carried away when I was shopping. I got there and just totally lost track of time. So everything in this haul is going to be everything that I did not have time to inspect, because I was just shopping, and then somebody came up to me and said, hey, we're going to close in 10 minutes. I totally did not have time to go through my cart, look things over, decide what I want to keep, what I don't. So basically, I just had to buy the whole thing. So, I mean, $56 for all of what I got. I still think I did pretty well. I did make, you know, just like with the Talbot sweater, a mistake here and there, but for the most part, I think I did pretty well. This is a new tag, size 14 short pair of Old Navy jeans. These are called the Wow Loose, and they're a high-rise jean. Usually, I don't pick up Old Navy jeans. I can sell the dresses, plus size, new tags, like, you know, 20 bucks, 15 bucks or so, but the jeans, I have trouble moving. They take a long time, but again, because I was at by the pound, and they are a size 14, even though they are a short, I felt like it might be worth it, especially since they're like, you know, loose, and people are looking for like the straight leg or the flare or boot cut, so long as it's not a skinny. So I decided to take a chance on these. This is a new tag, Kimchi Blue, size medium, from Urban Outfitters, new tag, and it's also got the additional button. This is a cute little baby doll style square neck dress, like a mini dress. It's got like a little bit of stitched, you know, circles, like a print there, but it's very lightweight, and I feel like people like square neck right now. This is a beautiful Tibby dress. It is a smaller size. It's a size 2, but I just thought that the print was so pretty. This is actually wool, and it looks like a chevron, herringbone, fishbone, whatever you want to call it, like that print in there, and then it's got the black floral embroidery on top of that. And then For the chest area, it's got these palms, and then this is black velvet here. So it was in great condition. So even being a smaller size, I just thought the dress was beautiful. It's strapless, and I mean, I don't know. I had a good feeling about it. This was a boo-boo, so I have had good luck with equestrian, like riding pants. It's for horseback riding. This brand is actually called Equestrian, and they were just these gray pants. They don't have like the panels in the knees, but I think they're still used for horseback riding. What I didn't realize when I was shopping was that they actually have a discolored streak that's going down the side of the pants. Like, I think it's on the right side. It just goes all the way from the top of the hip to the bottom, just almost like it was hanging on a hanger and the sun got to it, and all the way down it got discolored. So I still listed it. I listed it for a very low price because I figured, well, maybe somebody will still want them for the functionality of it, and you know, if it's cheap enough, maybe they'll still go. So just trying to make the most out of everything that I picked up. I'm still trying to list it even if it has a mistake. Well, I don't know, I may not list that Talbot sweater, but this I listed, and hopefully I'll be able to get at least a little bit of my money back for it. I debated getting this. It's a sweatshirt hoodie. It's this pretty purple, but it's called the Crate. And the reason I debated getting this, even though it was in excellent condition, and it's a size 2X, this is a very heavy sweatshirt. Like, it's a weighty cotton. And that's what caught my attention about it. I was like, this feels like a really good quality. It's almost like Carhartt, or like, you know, if you're really planning on being out doing chores or something like that, it's that thick cotton. So when I looked it up, it looks like the Crate New York is a brand that started in Brooklyn, and it's something that was out in the 2000s, I believe. And I see other people listing them for like $130, $150. I mean, mine is in excellent condition, beautiful purple color. It's a size 2X. I'm gonna try my luck. This is called Ireland's Eye, and it's a virgin wool beanie cap. So it's got that fisherman kind of like Aaron Crafts sort of design to it. It's new with tags. It's for women. It's gray, weighs nothing. So I just threw it in the cart. I like anything that comes from like Ireland. I like the sweaters that, you know, fisherman type style. I think it does well. So for hardly anything at all, I felt like this was a good pickup. I looked it up online, and these retail for $60. So maybe I'll be able to get 40, but we'll see. This actually, I think I got it at the regular thrift store, so I probably paid like 99 cents or $2, but it just ended up in this bag. So I'm just going to show it. This is called Cardani headwear, and it's just this organic cotton gray head wrap. I grabbed it because it was new with tags, and I don't know, sometimes I like to pick up hats if I think they're different or, you know, maybe good quality. Back to by the pound. So this is a pair of True Religion jeans. This is a size 29, and these are called the Jenny Curvy Skinny. So these had a little bit of wear in the seat, not terribly, but I could see the wear. So I wasn't sure if I was going to get them, but again, I threw them in my cart thinking I'll have time to figure it out later, and then I ran out of time. So I photographed them already. The wear is not that bad, so I probably would have still grabbed them if I had had time to inspect my items. So I'm okay. I think I have them listed at like $25 or so, so maybe they'll move soon. Here's a brand that I've never heard of before, but there are, I think it said only 7 listed on eBay, and all of them are selling for like 40 and up. It kind of reminds me of Smart Wool. This is Unbound Merino. This is a size large, and it's a 100% merino wool short sleeve blue men's t-shirt. Just a simple t-shirt, but apparently it acts as a really nice base layer, kind of like Smart Wool. But I've just never heard of it, and the comps look really good, and it is very undersaturated. I've never seen it before, but I will be on the lookout for it from here on out. Seems like it does pretty well, and hopefully this one's going to move soon. I just listed it yesterday, and I think it's already gotten 2 likes, so that's good. Here is a new tag, Uniqlo size small, single-breasted fleece windproof jacket. So it's got like this Sherpa sort of material. Original price was $80. You probably can't see it in there, but it says $79.90. Brand new with tags. It's kind of lightweight, but I was still debating it because I was like, okay, like this is kind of like a thicker, heavier item, but still amazing deal. Like I said, I only paid $56 for the entire lot. So I think that maybe this should sell for at least $40. I looked at the reviews online and people said that this is a really warm jacket. I have sold Uniqlo before in a men's shirt, and I was surprised that it did okay. I didn't think that it was going to sell like at all, but somebody actually bought it. So when I saw this and I was like, it looks like a, nice neutral color, black. It is a small, but it's new with tags. I think that I'm definitely going to get my money back for it. So $1.44. This is going to perform well, I'm pretty sure. Now for some of the stuff I'm still working on a little bit. I think I just had to wipe off the bottoms on these. But this is a pair of Crocs. They are tie-dye. They've got tread on the bottom. These are a size men's 7, women's 9, and they are lined. They do have like some lint and stuff that's on the inside. That's kind of typical because I have a pair myself and that's just what they do. But other than that, really nice condition, beautiful tie-dye. So I'm gonna get these listed probably today. It's funny, when I was at By the Pound, and I found these because I was thinking that I wasn't going to be able to find the other one. First I found one and then I kept digging and I found the other one. And I was like, okay, that's all I see in the shoe area. Somebody else was in there, and after I found these, they were like, oh my God, I just found the other Doc Marten. And I freaked out because I was like, there was a Doc Marten over there, because I don't find Doc Martens like that. And I was like, I would have loved to have found a Doc Marten. So good for her. But I definitely did not see it when I was over there. If I had, I probably would have torn through every shoebox to try to find it, but good for her. She did find it. Hopefully next time I go, I can get lucky and I can find a Doc Marten. But until then, I have these tie-dye Crocs. This is a very pretty Talbot's size 1X. This is a goose down, kind of like a mint green vest. It needs to be washed, so I have that in my wash pile. I'm going to work on that as well. Full zip. Just such a beautiful color, nice size, and I just think that it's going to sell beautifully once I get it cleaned up. Usually I don't pick up Gloria Vanderbilt, but again, I was considering it, so I threw it in my basket. This is the Amanda Capri, and they're in this pretty pink color. They're a size 16. The tag is a bit wrinkly, but they're still new. So, I mean, and it's got this pretty floral belt. I felt like, even though I don't normally pick up Gloria Vanderbilt in the store, I felt like this is a good opportunity for me to, considering the circumstances, I'm not paying as much. I grabbed these. Hopefully they'll do well. It's got a cute little belt there with the wooden detail on it. I grabbed this based on style. This is Norton McNaughton, and it's kind of like this military, I don't know if I want to say that it's cropped, but beautiful holiday red plaid blazer, double-breasted with the crest gold tone buttons. Very clueless and nice for the holiday season, so I decided to go in and get this. Even though I don't normally pick up this brand, I felt like based on style, this would be good. I've never heard of this brand before. This is called Shayna. It's a size large, but this looks very lagging-looky, art to wear. I love this with like the scribbles and everything. Looks like children's drawings and pictures. And I looked it up when I got home, and I think that I should be able to get a pretty good return for this piece. Like nothing crazy amazing, but I did see some pieces that were going, for like maybe 20, 30, something like that. Anyways, again, for what I paid for it, and look at how lightweight it is. Plus, it's just so unique. I didn't want to leave it. This is a men's Eddie Bauer size large. It is a 100% lambswool green sweater. I checked it over and over and over again because I thought for sure that it would have holes in it, but I don't see one hole. So excellent condition. I will check it again, of course, when I'm photographing it. But just thinking about the upcoming season, I do like Eddie Bauer. This is a large. I think it's a pretty green, even though it's not quite picking up the exact green on camera, but it is a pretty green. It's got like that V-neck, almost a little preppy. So I decided that this would be great. It's not shrunk at all. Just really nice condition. This is a vintage piece. This is called Commodore, and this is a size 2X. This is just a black velvet, like an evening sort of coat. It's got shoulder pads in it. The only thing I didn't realize when I was there was that in the daylight you could see a little bit of like, sometimes velvet gets a little bit lighter, like in the elbows, you know, from wear. You can't really see it inside, but just when I was outside I could see it a little bit, so I would disclose that. But other than that, I think it's a nice evening jacket. Black never goes out of style, and it's actually pretty lightweight. It feels nice too. So this is an Athleta size extra large pair of leggings, and I just thought that I like the way that they have this texture here, and as you can see, like that gold metallic shimmer, very nice. Plus they're a larger size, so, and you know, they don't weigh anything. I don't think that's the newer tag, because usually the newer tag will have like the exact style name, so they might be a little bit older, but since they're in such good condition, and again, I love that sparkly shimmer in there, definitely had to get these. This is not a brand that I typically pick up, but based on style, this is Talia and Sodi. This is a size large, and it is a very pretty ribbed turtleneck. Also has that champagne-y gold metallic look to it, and beautiful detail with the zippers on the sleeve. Doesn't weigh much of anything, larger size, very pretty for the upcoming holiday season. Here is a J. Jill, I think it says J. Jill Fit. So it's their, you know, like workout line or whatever. This is a size large, just like a nice little tan color sweatshirt. It's extremely soft, and I believe it's modal blend. I'm pretty sure it's got some modal in it. Only thing is, I didn't realize that it had like a little bit of bleach spot there. But again, if you're trying to just do like a base layer for like when you're running in the morning and you want like a really soft, warm hoodie, this would be nice. So, I mean, I don't know. Even with the bleach spot on it, maybe I could still get like 15. I don't really know. I'm kind of just feeling it out. But if I liked something because I felt like it was soft, you know, then I just kind of threw it in my cart to think about it. Sometimes I can sell Zara, usually when it's plus size and new with tags. This is not. This is a size medium, and it is pre-owned. But I just like it so much because it's like, it's almost like a trench coat, and it's this beautiful chocolate brown, very thick, just kind of a nice little trench. I keep calling it a trench coat, but it's not quite a trench coat. It doesn't have a belt or anything to go on it, but it's just a nice brown, again, for fall. Thinking about those colors, orange, brown, red is supposed to be like the big color for this season, this year, but still, I always just think about this kind of color palette anytime we go into like that fall season. Any color that a leaf can turn is the color that I kind of try to pick up. This is an Old Navy new with tag size medium roll neck knit sweater, kind of almost like a boat neck. It is new with tags. I think that it had a tag on it that said that this was in their boutique section. So their boutique section in the regular store is usually where they price things up a little bit higher. And maybe that's why it didn't sell. They just couldn't get a buyer in our area that was willing to pay like $10 for Old Navy, I guess. So it ended up at by the pound, and I grabbed it because it's just a really nice sweater. I like the pattern on this. So it's Scandia Woods. This is a size 2XL, so I like the larger size, but it's a men's sweater. I like this sort of, there's so many words for it, I'm not sure which one is correct. Nordic, Fair Isle, Argyle, I don't know. But it's just got such a pretty, like, you know, holiday, cozy up, bundle up sort of feel to it. It's a crew neck sweater, long sleeve, and a very nice size, great condition. I don't see any holes in it, so just based on style and size. This is another J. Jill. I thought it was kind of interesting because it has like the 2 snaps on the collar here. And this is a size large. It is a ribbed long sleeve top. I don't quite want to call it a sweater, but it kind of is a sweater, I guess because of the ribbing, but it's not thick like a sweater. It's more like, I don't know, like a thermal or something. But just pretty color, nice condition, good size. Here is a J. Crew Factory size 10, just a mini skirt. I more so grabbed it because I like the purple and especially the gold metallic. I didn't realize that it had like a little bit of fabric peeling. I probably would have left it behind had I realized, but I did give it a sweater shave and hopefully that got it down good enough to where you can't really tell, but I just thought it was a pretty skirt. Just a few more pieces. Here's a brand that I do usually see at the regular thrift store, but I don't know, I've never given it any thought. This is NSR and it's a size medium. This is a spaghetti strap, kind of gauzy. I think that's what I liked about it. Tiered maxi dress. However, when I was there, I did not see that it's got these bleach spots on it. So this is down towards the bottom backside hem. And I mean, you notice it, but in a way, I guess because it's so light, like the pink and the white. Anyway, I'll still disclose it. I didn't realize it, but I'll still disclose it. Maybe I can still sell it for $15. It's still a pretty dress. And you kind of don't even... A part of me feels like if you were to like want to tie-dye this dress, it would look really nice. Like with the white, you know, patches all over it. And then it's got like a little bit of some fraying on the hem there. Or just not fraying, but like loose strands. But other than that, I just like this gauzy material. I think it's a pretty pink. This is a brand I've never heard of before. Z&L. And the size is TS, so I don't know if that means small, tall, or what, but I just like the style of this. It kind of reminds me of Johnny Was. It's semi-sheer. It's got this beautiful blush pink floral embroidery on the chest, and it's kind of like a kimono. It's very loose fitting, sort of like a butterfly, just very lightweight, and then it's got like the little tassel detail there. I just thought it was really pretty, and when I looked it up when I got home, it seems like I made a good choice. The brand doesn't do all that bad. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I remember thinking, you know, I'm glad that I picked it up. There's the little brand tag on the back as well with the tassel. Just very pretty with these colors. I think I picked up a lot of blue this time. I didn't even realize that. Lastly, this is called Ashley Taylor, which I've never heard of either, and I don't think it has a size. Yeah, it does actually. This is a size 1X, and it's kind of like the other one with the pretty pink embroidery, semi-sheer, pretty little tie-dye at the bottom, nice purple, just very flowy and pretty for summer. I am listing any and everything that I have, even if we're going out of summer. You never know what people are looking for, so I just list whatever I get. I list sweaters in July and, you know, dresses in December. I don't care. So I am working very diligently, very hard to get all these things listed. Some of it already is, like I said before, and these other things I still have to get listed. So I'm working hard on it, but I had a lot of fun when I went to go visit By the Pound. I think that was an amazing deal for all I got. $56. I should definitely be able to get my money back, especially like I'm thinking with the smart wool. Wait a minute. So I lied. I just saw this one in the bottom of the bag in the corner, and this was something that was exciting for me. So this is Arc'teryx. It's a size large, and this is called the Arc Word t-shirt. It's got the logo and the big spell out here. It does have a couple of spots, which I disclosed. You're probably not going to be able to see it too good. It's somewhere in here, I think. But it's just a short sleeve men's t-shirt. I never find Arc'teryx. The one time I did find it, it was not in the best condition. I think it was older, and it still sold impressively. So I just, when I was finding like the smart wool and the Arc'teryx, and I was just like, oh my God, this is the best Saturday ever. I was having so much fun. So I will definitely go back and try shopping again. Between these things, I should be able to get my $56 back. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my haul, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.